After everything we've been through thus far, neither of us has very much strength left.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let the next clash decide this battle.
Are you ready? Byakuya Kuchiki!
Bleach, Rebirth of Souls.
What? I don't know, man. I don't know. They had me in the first half. It looked good. It looks good.
I ain't going out tonight. I'm just gonna be in my room. I just wanna be in my room. I just wanna be in my room.
Alright, y'all, look, I'm not sure if this Rebirth of Souls, okay, so I've been seeing this, right? And I'm thinking, for some reason, I'm thinking there's 2 Bleach games coming out. One of them is the actually good one, and then the other one is the obvious mobile game, because these niggas love to drop mobile games that we did not ask for, by the way. But anyway, we're going to get straight into this video. Globku dropped a gameplay breakdown. We did not watch the gameplay, at least I didn't, but I love watching his gameplay breakdowns because he actually breaks the shit down and he knows what he's talking about. So we're going to give our reaction to that, and we're going to watch that together. If you like the video, man. If you like the vibe, subscribe. At issues.team on Instagram, issues.world.com, and go get y'all some fire pieces. This is a blank tee, but I got a good blanking. So I'm going to try to throw a design on this. We were supposed to figure that out on stream, but that's besides the point. Let's get into the video.
Does it play? From the little we know so far, it sounds like this game is gonna be weird. It's not gonna be your tip.
Hold on. What is it?
The new Bleach Rebirth of Souls looks incredible, but how the hell does it play? From the little we know so far, it sounds like this game is gonna be weird. It's not gonna be your typical arena fighter where you just slash the opponent to win. It seems—
Oh my god. Did you niggas not learn from Jujutsu Kaisen, bro? We don't want new shit. We don't want new shit. We just want regular arena fighters, bro. I don't know why y'all keep doing this. Like, I understand that there's certain abilities and there's certain things to the show that you want to emphasize or that you want to remain true to, but we don't want that. We don't want that, bro. Jujutsu Kaisen, we don't want that. Damn.
Seems like there are some more complicated mechanics at work, maybe something like the Cydia or Jujutsu Kaisen. Maybe it's something else entirely, but it does sound like it's gonna be weird. Which is why I'm so happy that today Bandai Namco decided to publish a gameplay overview trailer for this game. It's about to premiere, but I'm honestly already scared because the description says, "Cut down your opponent's reishi, break their konpaku." So it sounds like in addition to learning how this game is gonna be played, we're also gonna learn some new words here. Let's watch it. Bleach Rebirth of Souls. How does this game play? Answer my question, Bandai.
How does it feel?
Do you want to win?
I don't want your love, yeah.
Duh.
I don't need your love,
Come on.
yeah.
Or do you want to live? Which is it?
Hey.
Both?
For its own sake is meaningless.
Can I
Survival in itself is
Can I-
meaningless.
can I live and fight?
I want to win.
Okay.
Me too, bruh. Listen. This is his reaction, so we're gonna go and react to it ourselves. Niggas told me, oh, I could break this down into 2 videos. I'm not gonna do that. That's not how we do things around here, okay? If you have a problem with our long-ass videos, oh well, okay? I'm not gonna lie, I do be yapping and I do be running videos to like double the length. I'm not gonna lie, I really be doing that. But, look. I'm not about to sit here and make 2 10-part videos on the same topic. We react to multiple different things, you feel me? We got anime, we got games, we got W or L community shit, you feel me? We're just gonna do what we do. Let's get into this gameplay trailer though and watch it ourselves.
Do you want to fight?
Yes? No?
Do you want to win?
Yes?
Or do you want to live?
Both? Yeah, both. Like, why do I have to...
Which is it?
Fighting for its own sake is meaningless.
Do I want to win or do I want to fight? If I fight, do I lose? I don't...
Survival in itself
Oh,
is
no, he said, do I want to win or do I want to live? If I live, doesn't that mean I win? And if I win, doesn't that mean I live?
meaningless. I want to win.
Oh, okay.
Wielding swords that personify their soul, Soul Reapers now jump into battle.
I won't lose. No way. Not to anyone.
Your powers fall far short of mine.
Give it all I have.
I like that move. I like how clean that was.
Utilize each character's unique
Reishi gauge. Okay, so it's like a health bar, I'm hoping.
Sunken Soki action to cut down your opponent's Reishi. Cutting down 1 gauge of Reishi decreases your opponent's Kompaku.
Are you ready?
After damaging your opponent, unleash your Kikamu and destroy several of your opponent's Kompaku.
Okay.
Destroy all 9 of your opponent's Kompaku and win the game.
Too easy.
What?
Did you really think you could defeat me? Using the spiritual power accumulated while attacking, unleash a special spiritual pressure move. You can also activate reverse action while attacking and defending. Turn the tide of battle with well-timed combos.
So this is all you can do. Scatter. Senbon Sakura. Shall I?
Okay, so this isn't that bad. It's looking like the matches are gonna be long as hell though. Long as hell, boy. But really you just beat the health bar off, right? Pause. And then you use a super or a ult. So it guarantees the use of supers and ults, and it probably decreases the amount of spam. I don't really see how it's gonna play from just this, but we get a little bit of a grasp.
Explain to you
It's not too bad.
the full extent of the difference between you and me. Bankai. Senbon
Bankai.
Sakura. Kageyoshi.
In the midst of battle, accumulated power brings you to an awakened state. Unleashing your true power will overwhelm your opponent.
Senke. Senbon Sakura. Kageyoshi. You've reached your limit. Ichigo Kurosaki.
Why does his dub voice sound like that?
I'm not done yet. But Kai. Tensa Zangetsu. This is my Bankai. All right, let's just start over. All I can do is to take all of my spiritual pressure and try to channel it into one big strike.
After everything we've been through thus far, neither of us has very much strength left.
Okay.
Let the next clash decide this battle.
Are you ready? Byakuya Kuchiki!
Bleach, Rebirth of Souls.
Nigga, what? I don't know, man. I don't know. They had me in the first half. It looked good. It looks good. But, like, we got automatic transformations at 2 bars. I hope it's not like that every game, because it just seems, like, repetitive. It seems like it's going to get really repetitive. It doesn't really seem like there's any... it doesn't seem like there's any point to the new style and system. That's why we're watching Globku's breakdown. Because to me, although the fighting does look good, there's no point of the fighting if you have to end every health bar in super ability, right? And it seems like there's almost no variation to super ability. It seems pointless to me because I don't see the strategy in that. You know, like, okay, I guess you have to build up a certain amount of meter to take off a certain amount of bars, but like I'm not really grasping the strategy here, or the, you know, like the purpose.
What? Who are you?
Oh, wish list now. Boy, this shit better be no more than $40.
The new Bleach Rebirth of Souls looks
Even that's a lot.
I'm gonna do my best to explain everything. But it's confusing, and some of this information may be wrong. But here is Bleach Rebirth of Souls to the best of my understanding. We're gonna start right here and just understand the meters. Understand everything we're looking at. Reishi. This bar highlighted right here. I just realized there's another bar at the bottom. I don't know what that is. Wait.
Oh.
Oh, that's your guard gauge. Okay, that one's easy. That one's easy. Reishi, I'm just gonna call it HP. That's it. This is your health bar. That's all you guys need to understand from this bar. They make it complicated for no reason, bro. You swing your sword, you deal damage, the opponent takes damage. That's what that bar is. Next, Kompaku. The stuff above with the numbers, the little bars, and you start with 9 Kompaku. We don't need to call this Kompaku. I'm gonna call this lives. You could call them stocks if you're a Smash Bros player. It's basically what it is. Once the health bar is empty, you are gonna destroy those lives. Now, the interesting thing here is that you can actually take multiple lives in one go. Ichigo takes 3 away from Byakuya after he depletes his health bar. You deplete the health bar, and then I think you can unleash a key move, a keycon move. That's what they call it in the trailer. I don't know if this is a combo. I don't know if this is just a special move or just an animation, but whatever it is, it takes 3 lives away from Byakuya. Now,
I hope that it's not just an animation though. That's what is throwing me off, because if it's just an animation, if I take off your health bar like a regular game where I beat you up and beat you, I take off your health bar, then I just cue a random cinematic and take off this certain amount of bars. Like, what's the point of that? You know, just give the nigga a longer health bar and make it a regular arena fighter.
you can see that some of those lives are actually highlighted in orange. Both Ichigo and Byakuya have 2 highlighted orange bars. I don't know what that means. That's gonna be a mystery for now, because he actually takes 3 of those bars away. It's not just 2. Now, what would cause you to take less bars away instead of just 3? Let's say you only take 1 bar. I think it's gonna have to do with like the amount of meter you have, what move you made to like finish this guy off. There are definitely a lot of mechanics we don't understand, and I think this is kind of interesting here. You deplete a health bar, and the number of lives you take might depend on how you played the game so far. I think that's kind of cool. Maybe you can play more risky to take more bars away from.
Like, not to cut him off, but like, let's say if I take more damage and then I reverse your stock. Let's say like I reverse that stock, then I'll probably have more bars because you were beating the shit out of me, and then I won, so then I take off that amount, and then they probably reset every round. You know, I could see that working out
from your opponent, or you can play safer and just like take 1 bar at a time. I could see something like that being the case, but this trailer did not do a good job of explaining that at all. This was so confusing. I need another gameplay breakdown tomorrow, Bandai. Can we do that? Great question from chat. Where's Ichigo's guard gauge? I bet it's broken because Ichigo was blocking a lot early on, which means now he can't block anymore. Byakuya still has a guard gauge, but Ichigo...
Hold on. He got an EX bar and reverse bar. And spiritual power gauge. He still has 2 here.
Has completely lost his and probably doesn't get it back until he loses a life, which is something.
Reverse gauge. So I'm guessing this is like a defensive move. He's coming back. He's about to hit him with like a super, and then he's gonna reverse.
Ichigo has
wait. This is a whole different scene.
Completely lost his and probably
throws out the super, gets hit.
He doesn't get it back until he loses a life.
This is a whole different. This is back. Why are they doing this? There's 2 different clips. This clip.
Ichigo was blocking a lot early on, which means now he can't block anymore. Byakuya's.
Look at this. Oh well, I guess this is probably Globku. He's probably talking about it. So yeah, word.
Still has a guard gauge, but Ichigo has completely lost his and probably doesn't get it back until he loses a life, which is something that you're gonna have to keep in mind. Next, we're gonna look down there. Now, down there you see reverse and a big bar of meter. There's actually 2 bars of meter down there. There's the EX bar and there's the reverse bar. I think this screen right here is gonna be great for explaining both of them. The bar at the top is basically your meter. It's whatever you use to do your special actions. And the bar at the bottom is your reverse gauge, which has reverse actions or flash step. Basically some counter moves, some more defensive moves, and the meter above is used for more offensive moves.
Yes.
Basically, these are both 2 bars of meter, but they're used for different types of moves. This is going to be very confusing until we know more about each character, but here with Ichigo, you can kind of start to see what his moveset looks like. The buttons are all black because they're trying to make this trailer for all different platforms, but I expect the final game, let's say on PlayStation, to have like triangle, square, circle, or cross. This is basically like hold down the button and press one of the other buttons to do one of the special moves. 2 of them are reversals, 2 of them are actually specials. And for Ichigo, while in his
What's funny about that is it seems like Spark and Zero took that exact same approach, where I mean they added more, like they added more meters and more like resources to the game, but every character has a loadout with 2 supers and 2 special abilities or some shit like that, you know?
Kai, he has all out slash, he has wielding, which is it's just an awful name for a special move, and he has the reverse action and flash step. What does reverse action do? Maybe we get a preview with Byakuya later on.
That's
Byakuya,
right,
on the other hand, has Seal, Senbon That Won't Touch Me, reverse action, and flash step as well. Okay, so earlier I think we saw flash step from Ichigo. He shows up behind Byakuya and slashes him. And then later we see Byakuya activate reverse action, and this just reminds me a lot of Demon Slayer. This looks like a surge state. While you have bar and it is depleting quickly over time, you're just gonna be incredibly buff. Maybe it's just a damage buff, maybe it's armor, I don't know. There might be 2 different types of reverse action, because in one of them Byakuya is glowing red, and in another one he's glowing yellow. Now the bar is still depleting, and he's got blue health that is healing over time. So again, I think this is making me ask more questions than answering them. There is another bar that kind of acts like a comeback mechanic, and that's the one next to the portrait. I'm gonna call these the evolution bars. I believe this is the bar that determines whether or not you can go from your base form to your Shikai to your Bankai, or whatever else other characters have. So being behind actually gives you power-ups. In this case, Byakuya activates the Bankai, and basically the character just gets a better moveset, theoretically, right? Which allows you to come back, allows you to just defeat your opponent easier. By the way, 3 of Ichigo's bars are orange now. Now we know that doesn't mean that only 3 bars are going to be taken away, but previously we only had 2 bars on Ichigo, which means like Byakuya with Bankai has the potential to take more bars than he did before. In fact, after this combo, he's gonna take a total of 4 bars, as Ichigo goes from 6 lives to only 2. And the same happens when Ichigo goes Bankai. 3 of Byakuya's bars are now blinking. And when he finishes his combo, boom, 4 lives gone. Now, when they do this final hit to decide everything, I don't know if that's part of the gameplay or if that's just part of the story mode. That could very well just be a story cutscene that looked good at the end of this trailer. But like, being down to 2 lives while both characters are awakened feels like kind of a waste. Because, I mean, if you have the potential to take 4 bars or more, and you're both down to 2 bars, I mean, yeah, that feels like overkill every time. But I bet a lot of overkills are going to happen in this game, given the mechanics. Now that we
I guess it's overkill, but you got to think about, like, somebody coming from a deficit. It's the same thing in, like, fighters, where they, I guess, updated the game to where the last player you have does more damage, just to give like more of a comeback effect or a comeback factor. So I respect it.
Understand the game mechanics. Let's try watching this trailer again. I actually got the dub version now, so we can hear this game in Japanese without.
Thank God, bro.
Senbon Sakura Kageyoshi.
Thank you, bro. Senbon Sakura Kageyoshi.
We'll see if we just understand this game from start to finish. It's also edited quite confusing though, because it feels like they have moments of the fight and then they cut back to the fight and then they skip forward again. It's
I thought that was you.
It's rough. Okay. These are the character intros. 100% the character intros for both Ichigo and Byakuya.
Hell yeah.
Get ready. Here we go. First, damage the health bar. Do combos. It's an arena fighter. Just do it. You have specials. You have 2 bars for your specials. One is a reverse bar for reverse action and shumpo or flash step. The other one has actual step specials. Kikon move. You destroy the lives. Boom. 3 lives down. Byakuya is behind.
Oh,
Did you really think you could defeat me? Spiritual pressure move. You just do that with your meter. And reverse actions.
yes.
It's like an awakening. It's like a surge in Demon Slayer. There are 2 types. There's the red and the yellow. The yellow recovers your health. Slayer.
Wait, hold on. He said,
And there are 2 types.
The
There's the
battle
red
with
and the yellow.
combos.
The yellow recovers your health. That seems better. And of course you have the evolution bar that can take you into Bankai. Byakuya ties up the game 6-6. as he takes 3 lives back from Ichigo, and now he's in a very good position because he has awakened and Ichigo has not yet. Now the potential for Byakuya here to take more lives away from Ichigo is bigger because he has awakened into Bankai.
I mean, look, listen, this is a gameplay trailer. This is not the full fleshed out version of the game by any means whatsoever. So we're just gonna put all our comments to the side for real. You know, we just take this for what it is for now and really just embrace it and hope for the best. Okay?
So with this move right here, he's not just gonna take 3 lives, he's gonna take 4. Bam! He's ahead by 4 points now. 2 points for Ichigo, 6 points for Byakuya. But it's Ichigo's turn to awaken.
Ichigo takes 4. Yeah.
And now Ichigo's potential is the same as Byakuya. That said, he is falling behind. He has less 4 lives than Byakuya. Can he bring it back though? He starts slashing. He's a fast character. He's got new specials.
Hey, yeah.
And he's gonna hit Byakuya hard. Bam! 4 lives back. Reverse fate. And we're not gonna see the end of this fight. I think all we're gonna see is a story cutscene where, yes, this final move is gonna decide everything. Let's let the next clash decide this battle. By the way, there is a frame during that gameplay that looks exactly the same as this other frame in the first trailer, which tells me that maybe masked Ichigo is a step above Bankai. So Ichigo can awaken again. That's just a theory for now, but maybe that is the case. Why did they make this game so complicated? I don't know, man. Maybe it will be simpler once we actually play it. I think we still have a lot of questions, but at the end of the day, you're gonna sit down, you're gonna deal damage to your opponent's health bar, take down their lives, and you're gonna awaken if you're falling behind. I think that's kind of it. And if you're anything like me, you are now probably asking yourself which characters are gonna be playable with these systems. And that's why I have this roster prediction right here. We don't know how many characters will be playable, so I took a guess. Thank you so much for...
Bro, character prediction, roster prediction. Interesting. Maybe we'll check out that video, but this is it for the video. I apologize for all the yawning. I'm tired as hell. I'm running off like 3 hours of sleep. I had to stream for y'all though, and I had to get some good videos out. So yeah, that's what we did. If you like the video, man. If you like the live, subscribe. At issues.team_on Instagram. Issues_the-world.com. Maybe we get y'all some fire pieces. Tees coming soon. Shorts coming soon. I'm shooting for next week. I gotta shoot in the pieces and then drop the shit before we release that motherfucker. But secret release. I'm thinking about just throwing the pieces on the website and seeing what happens. If anybody goes to the website without me advertising, they just cop it. I'm thinking about doing that because I'm falling behind schedule and stuff, and I got more pieces that I want to release, so I want to get things in motion. But that's all I got. As for this game, I'm still pretty excited for it. I mean, it's a Bleach game. Honestly, at the end of the day, this could be Hinokami Chronicles, you know. And that game really wasn't the greatest. It was very good though. I'm not gonna lie. For a Demon Slayer game, like an original IP, it was very good. Very good. Could have been a lot better, of course, but they worked with the mechanics that they had from the show and just about anything that they could create for the game that made sense. So I mean, I respect it. This game, I think it's gonna do just about the same. It's gonna do pretty well. The roster, they could have a pretty big roster. You feel me? They could have a pretty big roster. With these mechanics, I don't know. They'll probably tweak some things based on like feedback and stuff, but I think this is just how they feel an arena fighter would make the most sense for a Bleach game, you know? And I like I said, I gotta respect that as well. But we will see. There's more to come, of course, so we will see. If you like the video, man. If you like the video, subscribe. At issues.team_ on Instagram. Issues_the-world.com, man. Go get y'all some fire pieces. I already did the outro, didn't I? I already did. Let me know if how y'all feel about this game. Are you copping this day one or what? Are you excited for this after watching this trailer and this breakdown? Let me know. Let's talk about it. It just seems like repetitive. It seems like it's gonna get really repetitive.